Profit in Placer County that's helping to make a wish come true before the new year.
Molly Real live in Roseville showing us that they're doing good.
Yeah, just a warning, I've already cried twice this morning, so just be prepared. It's a very touching story. So Stephanie and Janet here, they're on the board for Sliver Wishes Foundation. It's a Placer County nonprofit inspired by the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Stephanie, you said you helped grant a wish for Make-A-Wish, and then you saw a need that seniors also need their wishes to come true as well.
Definitely. Wishes have a big impact on individuals, and we thought that by granting wishes to senior citizens, we could bring a little bit of joy, a little bit of hope to seniors that might be lonely, might be sad, might be struggling with physical issues. We want to help them overcome a conflict and just give them a whole new outlook on life.
And Jan, you started this in 2021, just last year. You granted 4 wishes last year. This year, you've granted 17 wishes. This is the 17th wish?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And we're thrilled that we were able to do this for this family.
Well, let's get to the story, shall we? So let's bring you up here. So this is Rosie, and she is married to Kurt here about 3.5 years ago. Rosie, why don't you tell us what happened?
Kurt was riding his bike to work on the Levee Road, and to stay away from dangers or people out there, he went to split in between a car and some people, and he hit a gate that wasn't visible. It was early in the morning, and the gray gate just appeared, and he hit it head on. Okay. And has broken 5, 6, and 7. We've got 5 repaired, 6 is a complete break, and 7 is they just had to relocate it.
Okay, so about 3 years ago, Kurt, you guys purchased this van, made it wheelchair accessible, and then you were getting it fixed, retrofitted so that you could drive it. So yesterday you were picking up the van, and what were you surprised with?
Well, we got there, and Sliver Wishes said they were going to pay for the retrofit, which was just incredible. So it gives me a little bit more ability, but it was just awesome. I really couldn't believe it. Still kind of in shock, you know. It's just, I mean, you hear about it all the time, but you never think it's going to happen to you. You know, you plug along in life and you just do what you have to do. And, you know, this was just, I mean, my daughter had told us that there was one more Christmas present this year. We figured it was pictures of the family, of her family. And we get there and she goes, well, no, we contacted these people and they're going to cover the cost of retrofitting the van so I can drive it.
And you had made a lot of sacrifices. You were preparing to make a lot of financial sacrifices to retrofit this. So not only does this provide freedom in a sense that you can drive, but financial freedom as well.
Yes. Yeah, no, it gives us the opportunity to, I can drive. We can actually go someplace, and it's not like, well, Rosie, you're going to have to drive. If we go to Durango or down to Santa Clarita in Southern California, you know, now we can kind of split the duties, kind of like we did before, you know. But this way, at least I'm contributing to what we do a little bit more.
Well, you did say that you were a pretty bad backseat driver as well, so that this helps as well with that.
Yeah, she's kind of really doing a happy dance because I go from being the primary driver to being a backseat driver. There's a lot of going, oh, you should have gone that way. Well, why didn't you turn here?
Yeah. Well, speaking of backseat, we just want to introduce you to his support group as well. His daughter, beautiful daughter Emily, and grandsons. Kurt, just finally, as we wrap this up, what does this mean to you?
Just the next step in this process to be more mobile, to be able to help myself more instead of rely on everybody else. That's been the hardest part of this whole thing is now I rely on everybody for everything. You know, I don't have the digital hand control, so I use a stylus when I'm sitting at the computer. You know, I have to tell Siri to call this phone number, you know. it just, your life changes in an instant, you know. It's just, you know, one day you get up and you go, well, I'm going to ride my bike to work today, you know, and the next thing you know is you're looking at your wife going into surgery and you're going, I told her, I said, I effed up. I just, you know, what else can I say? You know, it's just, like I always tell everybody, tomorrow's not a given. Enjoy today.
I know you're facing a lot of challenges, but you certainly have some angels, including these two here. And if Silver Wishes wants to grant more wishes, they have an event coming up on January 11th, and you can find more about that event on their website, silverwishes.org. Thank you for all that you do. Happy rolling along.
Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you.
Okay. We'll let you drive away with your beautiful daughter and grandkids.
Oh, God.
Molly,
Such a
I
great
now know
family.
why you cried 4 times during that.
Yeah, we're
one
all
time.
in here
Yep.
breathing very deeply right now,
That was great.
trying to hold it together.
That was great because
yeah.
it's freedom, man.
beautiful.
Like he's talking about. That is freedom for him. That is amazing.
Beautiful story. Thank you, Molly. All right. Well, in Elk Grove, speaking